Hey everyone, it's me, Master J. Welcome back to another video. Giving little tidbits here and there, so here's this video's. Today we're talking about the 4 levels of learning, so let's get right into it. So, what are the 4 levels of learning? The 4 levels of learning are unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and unconscious competence. You always... Nope, I'll go back. Your goal is to be on unconscious incompetence as much as possible. This is the lowest level, this is the highest level. You're going to be wanting to stay between conscious competence and unconscious competence as much as you can, because that's where you're doing the most learning, doing the most engaging with yourself. What is unconscious incompetence? Unconscious incompetence basically says you don't know what you don't know. You're unaware of the skill that you have and your lack of proficiency that you have for it. And it's you not being aware of not knowing. It's not necessarily that you don't have the skill, it's that you don't know if you have it because you've either A, never tried, B, never cared. And you know the info, but you must consciously apply it. So, like, the internet, people had no idea what to do with the internet once they had it. Like, they knew the internet was a thing, they knew there was information on the internet, but they didn't know how to use it. They didn't know where to begin with their lives, which is where kind of movies first came in. Like, movies amazed people because they had never seen that kind of thing before. So they had to... They knew that it was a thing, they knew the information, but they needed to apply it themselves. What's conscious incompetence? Conscious incompetence is that you know what you don't know. So, essentially, if you don't know something, you would know if you don't know it. We're aware of the skill we lack and understand, that we must put in the work to bridge the deficit. So, essentially, we know what we don't have, we know what we don't understand, and we need to work to get this skill that we are wanting to work. So it's kind of like learning to ride a bike. Like, when you first start riding a bike, you're gonna fall, or you're gonna put training wheels on, and when you do take them off eventually, you'll still probably fall because you don't know what it's like. You need to work for that feeling of balance and successfulness in order for the this. In order for you to ride your bike, you're gonna need to work for it to not make you fall. Conscious competence. What is conscious competence? You know what you know. It's you being aware of your ability to execute, but having to remain conscious as you do so because it doesn't come naturally yet. So again, it's like riding a bike. We need to think about it in the moment to execute riding it. We can't just be like, oh, I'm going to go on my bike today that I just learned how to ride yesterday, and when you do, you might fall. And if you do fall, you'll learn. But at that point, you just need to focus on what you do know about riding your bike and what works for you in order to do it. And then unconscious competence. You know, and it happens automatically. The skill is so embedded in us that we do not have to consciously process what we are doing about it. So maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month goes by after you starting to ride your bike. You don't even need to think about what you're doing anymore because you already know it. And this is how the law of attraction, which we talked about in my last video, ties in, and it starts to manifest your desires at record speed. It shows you that you do know and you can understand, you just don't even need to think about it and it already happens. Quick and easy little tidbit of information for you, that's the 4 levels of learning. I'm Master J, here's my link right here. This is where I got my information from. I'll put it in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you have a question, and see you guys soon.